everyone. We are coming to you live via Facebook streaming, YouTube streaming, and also via Skype. Each one of you is welcome to this live streaming from our studios in Trinidad. Sutras of Vigyan Bhairav Tantra. Buddha says, introspect on your desires. Never talk to or with anyone with eyes raised, nor eyes looking downwards. Instead, always talk to people looking into their eyes. Always talk to people looking into their eyes. Buddha has a unique statement. Always decide about your desires wisely. Your aspirations, your resolutions. Always decide about these wisely. Certainly, all aspirations, desires, and resolutions one day get fulfilled. That which you desire comes sooner or later. Therefore, introspect and choose wisely. If you are seeking or desiring money, one day it will come. If you are desiring status, position, authority, it will come. Because there is a psychology behind it, whatever you desire, whatever is your resolution, what is your aspiration, slowly and slowly you gravitate towards it. It creates a magnetic pull, like a gravitational force. So that which you desire also starts releasing the gravitational force, and you start gravitating towards it, and one day that is fulfilled. So choose your desires wisely. Otherwise, you will repent. You have to lament. Because you desire something, you make your resolution, it will take time to achieve it. Now that you have gotten it, and what have you gained? Nothing. If you had asked wisely, you would have been blissful. The entire life that you really call life is nothing else but a deep sleep, during which you do many things, you walk infinite distances, but you reach nowhere. It is sleepwalking. You are walking in sleep, but you are not reaching anywhere. Choosing the desires like for money, status, and all these things is like sleepwalking. How can I be aware? How can I be more blissful? That is totally a different kind of resolution or desire, but we do not seek these. During sleep, you walk, you reach nowhere. The way you live your life, you are dying every moment and there is no living. Buddha says, never eulogize your desires, your aspirations, your resolutions, because as much as you eulogize these through your when you are eulogizing, you are getting affected by it. This becomes like an auto-hypnosis. Have you ever thought whatever you eulogize, slowly and slowly that starts settling in your mind? It is your praise, it is your act of eulogizing starts affecting you. Both Buddha and Mahavir said, never sing the tales, the stories of your own desires. We only talk about our own desires, resolutions, whether it is movie or radio or book or a novel or poetry. We all read, listen and talk about such stories. And when the desire takes hold of it, you are afraid. Then you are seeking the solution to get rid of this. We implant that, we nourish and nurture that. All of our lives we spent long years nourishing and nurture our resolutions, our desires, and when they get somehow settled and take possession of your life, then we lament and start seeking the solution to get rid of these. The lust or desire in reality is nothing else but auto-hypnosis. Auto-hypnosis means you start giving suggestions to yourself. And whatever desire that you give, you nourish and nurture, that becomes very juicy and interesting for you. You pour the interest or juice into it yourself. The attraction is not in status or money or anything. It is that you put into it. That is why every culture, every civilization. In every culture, in every civilization, there are certain things that we aspire for. Whatever you are anxious about it, whatever you desire about, you start seeking the beauty in it, and out of that, desire or lust is born. Thousands of civilizations had happened on earth. Each one of these saw beauty in something or the other. Whatever you have sought to see the beauty, you saw it. If you are aspiring for a high status, you will start seeing the attraction for it. You will start seeing what it will bring to your lifestyle. You will have a higher salary. With higher salary, you will have more facilities. You start imagining, and this creates auto-hypnosis. Buddha says, never talk about your resolutions, your desires, or lust. Kamrati. The word is a very comprehensive word. It includes everything. Desires, resolutions are part of lust. Wait. Stop for a while. Introspect. That whatever you are talking about, whatever you are eulogizing, whatever you are aspiring for, whatever you are desiring for, you start gravitating towards it. One gets influenced by his own talks. Have you ever seen when you are passing through a narrow lane or road, you are all alone, there is no one, you start singing, you start whistling. What is the use of singing? What is the use of whistling? This is your own whistling. It is meaningless. When you are walking along the lonely, narrow road in the darkness, and when you start whistling or singing, it gives you the presence of someone else, and it encourages you as if you are not alone. When you start singing, there comes a certain type of warmth in the body, and it feels as if you are not all alone. You are with someone. You have filled your life with your own suggestions, and you are surrounded by your own suggestions as auto-hypnosis. All your suggestions, all your such actions of whistling, singing, eulogizing is nothing else but your own world that you have created. This is illusion, that because when it is said Sansar Maya hai, the world is illusion, it means the world that you create around you. You aspire for a particular job. You start eulogizing, you start looking into what will be the salary like, what will be the code of conduct, what will be the facilities, what will be other aspects. This becomes your auto-hypnosis. It becomes your own world. You are surrounded by it. In reality, auto-hypnosis is your own world. When Buddha, Mahavir or Shankar says, or any spiritual master says that world is illusion, never think he is talking about the trees, the stars, the moon, the sun. They are talking about that environment that you create around yourself, that you have painted in your own dreams, in your own color. All the colors to that painting, that world that you have created around you, that you have woven around you, is painted in your own colors, colors of your choice. Just as when you are buying a house, you paint each room according to your liking, according to your choice. The world itself is truth, is reality, but you are unaware of this world. You see only that which you want to see. Auto-hypnosis means you create a conditioning around you. I have given several times an example. 3 people went to visit a tourist spot. There was a water fountain between 2 rocks, so you can watch it from either of the rock or from the below. So there were 3 people. One was an engineer. He said, what a beautiful example of nature's architect. What a beautiful example of nature's architect. The second was a poet. He said, what a beautiful example of nature's beauty. Beauty is here in its nascent, pristine form. The third was a politician, and he said, what a criminal waste of nature's resources. Had it been somewhere else, I would have used this water force to create electricity or something else. We see the world as we are conditioned, as we want to look at it, not the way it is. We look at it the way we desire, the way we aspire, the way we create resolutions about it. Be aware of it. Introspect. I have heard there was a Naqshbandi Sufi Sheikh, Shah Bahauddin, out, and it is because of his name the Naqshband or the Naqshbandi Tariqat came into existence. He had a unique life. People used to come to him from far and wide for various reasons. If you are coming to a master, there has to be a reason within. A man came to him and became his disciple. He wanted to become as influential as Bahauddin was. Bahauddin told him, "You have come to the right place, but for wrong reasons. You have come to the right place with wrong reasons. You have not come here to transform yourself. Instead, you have come here to decorate yourself. You have not come to me for meditation. There are desires, unfulfillment in life. It is because of that you have come to me. You want to influence others. And this is against the principle of meditation. Go to a master with correct, in a correct way, in a right way. He thought whatever he is saying is right. He came really to know how to influence others and how to be a master like Bahauddin. The desire to be a master, desire to influence others is the desire, is the aspiration, is the resolution, Bahauddin said. Bahauddin told him that you are only interested in how people can respect you. On the contrary, the one who is meditative, who is aspiring, whose whole focus is on meditation, he wants to know how to be, not how to influence others, how to be blissful. It does not matter whether anyone will respect you or not. He is never bothered about it. Whether someone will appreciate me, worship me, or pelt stones at me. This is the outlook of the others, not that of a meditator. Now with this, he started hesitating in coming in front of Bahauddin. Then he started coming in disguise. That certainly there must have been some technique in Bahauddin that influences the others, that attracts the people to be in his company. One day it happened that he had been there around Bahauddin in disguise. Bahauddin took out from his pocket a diamond and he showed it to the people and said, "This diamond is as precious as truth, and this diamond is very magical. It is magnanimous, it is magical, it is mysterious." The man thought that Bahauddin has this great fame, influence only because of this diamond. He remained hiding, and when Bahauddin went to sleep, he took the diamond and ran away. He tried in many ways, holding the diamond in his hand and sit down, but he was not doing any meditation or anything. And he was startled that the diamond is the same. When Bahauddin had it in his hand, He was great, he had a great influence. Time flowed on. Years passed by. One day Bahauddin came to his door and he asked the man to return the diamond now. The man said that he was trying to use diamond to create the influence, but it seems that it is not creating any effect. What is the matter? Bahauddin said, you have to be diamond. Buddha said, Appo Deepo Bhava, be a light unto yourself, not carrying a light with you, not carrying a torchlight, not carrying a laser beam. Instead you become a laser beam. Unless and until you become a diamond yourself, whatever you carry, even if you carry a diamond in your hand, it will turn into a stone, useless. If you do not become a light unto yourself, even the most expensive laser beam will be ineffective in your hand. And if you have transformed, then even a stone, the baser metal turns into precious. That is the role of the master. All that is baser is transformed into precious. Your life that was meaningful becomes, all that up to now your life was meaningless, effort, useless. There was no bliss in life. Instead, all laments and sadness is transformed into bliss. The moment you become a diamond, you have attained to truth. The moment you become a light unto yourself, you have known truth. Now Bahauddin told him, return that diamond. I knew that day that you was hiding in disguise. That's why I was taking out the diamond again and again. And when you took out the diamond from my pocket, I was awake. Because a master, a yogi, never sleeps. That is why I know where the diamond is. You have experimented with it. It has been of no use. Now return it. Now come to senses. Introspect. Move your vision from outward to inward. I have not come here to ask for the diamond. I have come here to call you back. That be a diamond. Let the light within you is lit. Then you don't need any laser beam. You don't need to buy a programmed laser beam from someone to bring about change in others. People are doing the business. They program the laser beams and give it to you that by using this laser beam you can influence, you can change things. Nothing happens with that. What happens the moment you become a light unto yourself? Buddha's statement. Appo Deepo Bhava. The moment you become light unto yourself, you have become a laser beam. Wherever your eyes, wherever your glance goes, their transformation is bound to happen. Never talk to someone with your eyes down. Never talk to anyone with your eyebrows raised. Always talk to someone looking directly into their eyes. Up to now, by now you should have There are two ways. Either you become the diamond of within, or you become the diamond of outside. Either you become the lamp within, or you carry a programmed laser beam thinking that it will change the things around you. This is what we have been doing. The moment you become a light unto yourself, the moment you have discovered the diamond within, you have discovered the truth. Then you will not be walking all around with begging pots, asking this one and that one, and then there will be the priests and other businessmen who will sell you programmed items, that this mantra is programmed, this laser beam is programmed. When you use this, the things will begin to change there. Nothing like that happens. So Buddha says, introspect on your desires, choose them wisely, and always remember that be a light unto yourself. Discover the inner diamond, inner light, inner lamp. Only then there can be a transformation in life. Then you will never talk to anyone with eyes raised or eyes cast downwards. Instead, you will talk to the person directly looking into the eyes. That is the way a master should live and talk to people, so that transformation is possible. Only this much for this morning. Until tomorrow, take care and do have a pleasant day.